have either met in the past or you're just finding me through my content and through, YouTube or Instagram. We're going to jump in right now. I'm going to give you the four-step framework that we use to build the brands that we've built, and I'm going to give it all to you today. And no selling, no nothing. I'm just going to give you the sauce. Let's jump in. So first things first, if you could get 100 to 1,000 people into your facility tomorrow, what would you say to them? What you say is very important, and 99% of businesses fail right here. Would you pass or fail this test? Okay, I'm Andrew Mullen. I'm a fractional CMO. What does that even mean? First of all, does your audience trust you? Right? 81% of consumers say they need to trust a brand to consider buying from it. How do you gain trust? 73% say brands that authentically reflect today's culture gain their trust. Do you authentically reflect today's culture? Great products and services, but you have no trust, no relevant content, and no brand identity. People are looking for you today. They're looking for you and what you offer, but they can't find you. What do? I help people get found. I help you get found by people who are looking for you. Okay, I've helped multiple brands grow to, as you can see there, six figures in followers, seven figures in all across all social media. There you see it. So what does this have to do with you? What does this have to do with a wellness spa or a chiropractor clinic? What does this have to do with you locally here in Jacksonville and St. John's? Well, right now you have a great product. I've met with over 100 founders in the last 2 weeks. You have a great product, but the issue is you just need to be found and you're not being found. I'm going to show you guys how to do that today in this training. No selling at the end. This is what we're going to do. I have a four-part framework to create a brand, okay? To create a brand that represents you, that showcases your expertise, and provides value to people who hear about you. Before I give you the framework, let's talk about what a brand is. What does the word brand mean? Because a lot of people use it and it doesn't mean anything. What does it mean? Brand are the associations that people make when they hear your name. ABC Wellness, DEF Wellness. What is the difference between those two brands? No one knows your name because you don't make people feel anything. No one trusts you. This is bigger than social media, guys. I'm not talking about social media management. I'm not talking about posting on TikTok and trends and all that stuff. That is a part of it, but that is not what brand is. When I say the word Nike, what do you think? When I say the word Apple, what do you think? What came to your mind when I said those names? Logos, colors, slogans, tone of voice, associations. That is your brand. Ben Francis, the founder of Gymshark, a $1.2 billion company, and he just turned 27, I think, 28, said that there's three things you need to build a successful business. Number one, you need a product. You guys have a great product. If you're watching this, you have a great product. Number two, people. This is your community, and this is the people that work with you. Number three, brand. How do I get more clients, customers, and patrons into my clinic, into my practice, into my gym, whatever it is? How do I get more clients? You build trust with your target audience. Here's how we have done it in the past for our clients that you saw at the beginning. Four-step framework. Number one, strategy. Strategy is what you know when you know what you want to happen, okay? Then you reverse engineer it. So this is the foundation, guys. Without it, everything else is noise. Key questions. What do we want to happen? Do we want more visibility? Do we want more leads? Do we want more trust? What do we need to be known for? What do we need to be known for? What do we need to consistently do to become known for that thing? Okay, this is how you structure your content ideas. This is how you structure your website. This is how you structure your events, everything. What do we want to be known for? And what do we need to do to be known for that? Okay, this creates alignment between your content, your offer, and future brand equity. Number two, voice and visuals. Voice and visuals. Own the way you show up in words, tones, and looks. Okay, consistency builds trust. You have to show up every single day in front of your target audience. Personality builds connection. Your brand needs both. Okay. If you don't have any personality on your Instagram, on your website, on your LinkedIn, then you're not going to build connection. People don't want to build connection with brands. They want to build connection with people, with personalities. You need a voice. That's your tone, your language, your values, and your rhythm, the way that you speak, and your visuals, your design, your color system, your layouts, and your brand presence. So ask yourself, if our audience saw a post with no logo, would they know it's us? And then secondly, do our visuals and messaging reinforce the identity we want to be perceived as? Are we showing up in the way that we want to show up? Content system. Turn your strategy into storytelling at scale. Don't think about it as just posting content. Think about it as storytelling at scale. Translate your message into marketable content that builds association. Okay. Like I said at the beginning, every asset that we put out there is an association with what we want them to think about, which is our product. Okay. Whether you're a wellness brand, whether you're a gym, whatever it is, we want to have an association with who we are and what we offer. And everything we post is an association to that. Okay. So you have your anchor content. This is what we want to be known for. Then you have your supporting content, which is your credibility, proof, your personality. You as a person are not necessarily your personality, but it reinforces who you are. Okay. Distribution, how we show up, organic, paid, email. Distribution is the tactical piece. Okay. The technical piece. Content isn't just for attention. It's how you reinforce brand associations over time. Brand is brand is not an overnight thing. Brand is not trends and virality. Brand is constantly showing up, consistently showing up on a day-to-day basis as how you want to show up, right? What do you want to be known for? And then lastly, content system, ship con ship consistently, learn fast, adjust in real time. Post a lot, learn from the analytics that you get, and then adjust. Okay? You need a system to track performance, test messages, and adjust quickly. Is this reinforcing the associations that we want? Is the market resonating? Are people genuinely interested in what we're talking about? What content or positioning is working? Consistency plus data equals scaling brand equity and revenue. Okay. So posting every day at the same times, same way, same speech, and then looking back at the data and seeing did it resonate with the audience? Scaling brand equity and revenue. This is how you do it. What does this look like in the real world? Okay. What do you feel when you see this? Do you trust this brand? Do you want to be a part of this brand? Do you understand them as a brand? Do you understand where they're coming from? Or do you feel like you're being sold to? People don't want to feel like they're being sold to. They want personality. They want entertainment. This is another example. Do you trust this brand? Do you want to be a part of this brand? Do you understand them as a brand? What about this one? This one, I feel a lot more understanding for what they're trying to offer. They're trying to offer community and relationships. They're trying to offer relaxation. And then they show you what they're doing. This is also bringing more intrigue, right? The most unique spa experience I've ever had. That's something that that's something I'm intrigued to learn more about. This is another form of associations. Deepak Chopra is obviously a uh, someone who's well known. That's an association. If we're posting, you know, someone on our accounts that everyone knows and everyone associates with this thing, that is another form of association for us. And then we look here at this is the top of their account, but you can see award-winning wellness, named America's Most Outstanding Wellness Resorts, 2024 Michelin Guide. Then you see how everything flows into what the brand is all about. Here's another one. Do I trust them as a brand? Do I want to be a part of this brand? Look, they have people having fun, laughing. These guys seem to be enjoying doing their window cleaning, right? Understanding the way that people perceive you is so important. Obviously, this is Pink's window cleaning. They show you everything's cohesive. The colors, the way that they talk, everything's cohesive. It brings trust. There's clear consistency there. People Trust, consistency, right? This is their website. If you look here, it's it's the same all the way through. It's very cohesive in the way that it operates. That you have the promise, you have the mission statement. Everything here is clear and concise. This, on the other hand, gives me the sense that they're trying to sell me something, right? It's there's no distinction between this and another one, right? So, what feeling do people get when they see you and your socials and your website? What feeling do people get when they see you? Do they feel what you want them to feel, or do they feel nothing? In 2025, the brand that makes someone feel something will win that person's business. End of story. So if you're looking at this and you're saying, I need a little bit of help, what can I do? Fill out the form below, and my team will take your brand through the four-part framework, and we will give you all the tools you need. You'll have the strategy, the content ideas, the voice, the visuals, everything you need for free, 100% for free. Just click it, fill out, I think it's 5 questions, 5 or 6 questions, half of which is what is your email? So fill that out real quick. My team will get on it and we'll get it back to you in the next 48 hours. So click it, my team will get to you, and next thing you know, you'll know everything about the universe and go click it. I'll talk to you soon.